Hey yo, what's going on everybody? It's Tylarious. In this video we're talking about the Firefighter odd job. Basically how to get this thing started, what it's all about, how much money you can make, some of the awards with it, and just a couple little tips and tricks for you to help you guys get these knocked out. They're not bad, they're a lot of fun. I've enjoyed all of the new odd jobs. The Firefighter, the forklift operator, and the paper route as a paperboy, which is pretty cool. So to kick off the Firefighter odd job, all you have to do is either go down to the actual firefighter location, and you can find it just simply on the map right here. It's represented by a little fire hydrant blip on your map. It's over here in El Burro Heights. And there's also a award, the knockdown award. You have to complete all of the jobs. There's basically 5 jobs in a set, and there's 7 different jobs, and we'll talk about that here in just a minute. So you got to finish all of those to get the award. It's going to take you a few hours, but you do get the Firefighter Unwavering outfit, which you are wearing in the actual missions as you're doing them. You can also complete the Firefighter odd job missions from your own Pegasus fire truck or your own personal RCV. Now there's 5 missions in a bracket, and once you complete the 5th mission, there'll be a short cooldown timer, and you should be able to just mash the R3 button, right? That's how you start the mission. You hit the R3 button in the vehicle or your joystick, mash that down or whatever it is for PC, and you should be able to start the next 5 after a short cooldown. However, several of us have noticed that that's not working, and you have to go back to the fire station. So just keep that in mind. It's kind of like a little bug or whatever. So just pay attention to that as well. While using the RCV, we did some testing, and the RCV is in a straight line substantially faster. So that may be something that you guys want to take into consideration. But several of the members and people that I've talked with, they said that they actually prefer the firefighter truck. Maybe just kind of handle a bit better, just kind of more nimble, get you around. But there is no doubt about it, the RCV in a straight line is much quicker. So please keep that in mind. In addition, another cool little feature with the RCV, you can have a friend jump in there and help you out. There is 2 water cannons, and your buddy can help you to, put the fires out and stuff like that. So it's, maybe keep you some company while you're doing these. Now, your friend will not get paid. They don't see any of the missions on the map or whatever. And if you have a mission where you have to rescue the kitty cat or turn off the gas or stop the gas leak, it's still going to have to be the main player that started the actual firefighter job. But again, just a little bit of advice, a little tip or a trick to maybe help out and get these knocked out and just have some fun with a friend. As I mentioned, there's 7 different types of jobs for the firefighter missions. This one right here, you're going to put out the burning vehicles, which you'll come to a particular location, and you got to put out 3 separate cars. Pretty cool, right? No big deal. After that, you got the oil tanker. And remember, you're not spraying the actual tanker. You need to put out the little patches of fire, and maybe on both sides of the oil tanker or just on one. So pay attention to that. Some of these little fires can be kind of difficult to extinguish. Then you have the mission where you have to stop the gas leak. And this is interesting. Something I've always complained about in this game. We have a ton of gas masks, but none of them work. And so now we know that there is a mechanic that will allow us to use a gas mask, and it will prevent the gas from harming your character. I wish that applied to all the gas masks in the game, and it would defend against, tear gas being dropped or whatever. I don't know why Rockstar hasn't done that all these years, but we now know vis-a-vis this mission that, this mechanic or this feature is in the game. So Rockstar, if you're listening, come on guys, let's make all the gas masks in the game operational and functional and defend against tear gas. I mean, that would be really cool, right? The next mission, we're going to rescue the kitty cat. It's really cool. Now, be careful. I've seen some videos of people run up on the cat and they step on it and kill it and mess up the mission or whatever. The game gives you a pretty wide berth to where you can kind of stop about 3 or 4 feet in front of the cat, and it will still give you the option to rescue the cat. So keep that in mind as well. All right. Now, let's talk about the money real quick. Each mission starts you at $7,500, and the money goes down the longer the missions take. And there's 5 total missions in each little bracket, right? So you could easily average about $36,000, $37,000 on these. But this week, all of the odd jobs are double cash money, so you can average about $70,000 to $72,000 for getting all 5 missions done in each one of these little brackets, which is not bad. It's pretty cool. It's not the best, but it's not terrible. There's worse ways to make money in the game, right? But again, it's not really about the money. It's just kind of like the RP, the role play, the odd jobs. It's something fun, a little bit different, right? So I appreciate that. Next job up, you have extinguishing the building fire. Now there's 2 different types of building fires. One, you just put out the fire in the building, And the other one, you have to rescue somebody inside the building, which is pretty cool. It's a nice touch. I enjoyed that. You extinguish the flames, and then the dispatcher lets you know there is a victim inside. Go inside the building, and they're usually just right there in front. Sometimes they're in the kitchen, sometimes they're in the living room, maybe in the bedroom, but they'll be right there. You pick them up and you bring them on out. That's pretty cool. Love that. But again, keep in mind, your payment does go down the longer it takes, so be quick about it. Put out the fire. Now, when you're putting the fire out on the buildings, again, aim for the flames themselves. Sometimes the fire up on the roof can be a little tricky, so position your firefighter truck or your RCV accordingly, and you'll be able to get it knocked out. Then you have the dumpster fire as well. Real quick, real easy. Just kind of come over here, find the dumpsters that are on fire, and put them out. No big deal. And of course, if you have your sirens on for the RCV or the firefighter truck, traffic should move out of your way, or just drive directly into you, right? Now, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like, make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on so you don't miss out any future content. Hit the join button, find out how to become a member on my channel for exclusive perks and benefits. You can also check out some merchandise I have linked for you in the description down below. And if you want to go above and beyond it, you can leave a super thanks donation in the comments. All right, there you guys have it. If you got any questions, let us know. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video, all right? Peace out. Yeah.